Hey there guys, day 16 of Camp Nat. Hey there guys, day 16 of Camp NaNo. Oh my god, dog, I am trying to make a video. You done yet? Do you have any more to say? You're just gonna look at me? What? What? Yeah? Can I make my video yet, or do you need more time? Okay. Oh, I see. Do you have anything to say? Yeah? You need to say something. What? Yeah? Okay, well there's... Apparently Camp NaNo is brought to you by Fussy Dogs Are Us, CEO Harley Barley, who is in the other room doing his fussing tune now. But yeah, apparently that's how this video is gonna go today. So hello guys, I want to do something kind of quick, or try to make it quick, so I'm not really rambling a whole lot. I have been watching Pepper Tyler's videos, and I've linked her down below. Her energy is amazing, like, go check her out. But she's been doing a kind of challenge of the day, and one of them was 5 things about your characters. And I was like, hey, that could be kind of fun, like, you know, getting to know my characters kind of on camera and give me something to talk about other than just kind of ramble. So what I'm going to do, I have a jar here, and on my surface I have a list of 35 questions. So I'm going to pick 5, each for Lucky and John, and I'm going to kind of go through them. And I'm going to try and go through them quicker and like makes it so this video isn't super long, but let's dive in and check out these characters. So we're going to start with Lucky. I'm going to do the 5. I'm going to pull 5 out and then do them all in a row. So 1, I'm not looking at the numbers yet. 2, 3, I can kind of see it when I do this. 4, and 5. And so, like, I don't do the exact same. I will put them back in for John, shake it up, and pull 5 more out. If they're the same, then cool. If not, like, that's what we're going for. So we have 27, 5, 35, 8, and 7. That is a 7, I promise. I know it looks weird. So I'm going to go in order. I'm just going to kind of go down the list. So 5, 7, 8, 27, 35. And so the first one is, which living person do you most admire? That is number 5. For Lucky, I'd say that is either her dad or the sheriff. And why is that? Her dad kind of was the one that raised her. Her mom died giving birth to her, so like she hasn't had that figure. Her dad taught her ranching and everything. And the sheriff is his best friend, so he's always been around and like an uncle to her and her siblings. So because of that, that is why they're kind of up there in her who do you admire, just because they've always been there for her, always been like a figure of this is who I want to be when I grow up, which is how she gets the strong ranching aspect and the strong I need to bring people to justice aspect. So number 7 is, what is your current state of mind? Whew. Lucky in book 1, right now where I'm writing, is very hateful of herself and others. And not really like others as much as like, oh my god, everyone needs to die, like her sister. I mean, her sister isn't really like everyone needs to die, but she is very persnickety about people and who they are and what they do. Lucky doesn't really care for people because they are very judgmental of her, and so she is very just kind of closed off, doesn't talk to like anyone besides her dad and the sheriff and her sister who is out to school. And a little bit of like some of the people around the ranch because they know her and know who she is and what she does. But other than that, she is very just like closed. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be around anyone. I just don't want any distractions. I just want to be able to be me and forget that the rest of the world exists. And so that's kind of where she is in her state of mind. She is beginning to open up and kind of be like, oh, hey, like, what's this guy doing about John? And kind of goes along with things that he's doing because he's kind of like this new thing dropped in their family, and he's different from everybody. He's a bounty hunter, so she's very interested in that. Question 8 is, what do you consider the most overrated virtue? I don't think she considers any of them overrated, but she really needs to work on patience, especially around her sisters. Like, it's just a mess. And so I think that is one she needs to work on, not so much consider as overrated. I don't really know how to, like, answer this one, so I think that answered it. If it didn't, then I am really sorry. So 27 I am going to skip and actually pull out another one once I do 35. And actually, I think 35 I'm going to skip as well. 27 is, what are your favorite writers? And with this time period and with them, that is not something that is, like, discussed. If I was talking about Candace, Lucky's sister, that might be something I consider answering, but that's not something for Lucky. And then 35 is, what is your motto? And I don't pick mottos for my characters, except if it's like one of my characters in another series that is very focused on living off of mottos. But other than that, I don't really pick them. I mean, I could probably sit here and make one for her, but I would rather just answer ones that I don't have to spend an hour figuring out first. So I just pulled 2 more out of the box. I have 2 and 16. So I'm right over 16, so I'll do that one first. It is, when and where were you the happiest? For Lucky, that was training her horse Fox, because that created the bond between them that led her into start horse training and gave, like, people the jealousy over her and her horse because they worked so well together. And number 2 is, what is your greatest fear? And Lucky's is ending up in a place where she has nobody that respects her. She is right now at her family's ranch where, you know, her dad is in charge. And if anyone disrespects her, he can be like, get off my property or just shoot you, because, you know, his best friend's the sheriff and he can be like, nah, I can fake it, you know. So her greatest fear is being outside of that environment where she is welcomed, because, you know, the world is big and wide and not everyone accepts a woman trying to be a rancher in this time. So that is her biggest fear. So we are moving on to John. Shaking up the thing. I'm going to pick 5. I have 31. I can't get them. We have 6. 17. I can't grab them. And then we have 22 and 33. So we will get right on it. I am over 6 right now. 6 is, what is your greatest extravagance? John doesn't spend a lot of money, so he doesn't really have one of those. It's probably ammo, because he does have to buy ammo to be a bounty hunter. But otherwise than that, he really doesn't buy anything. Like right now, he is just staying rent-free as long as he does chores. So that's not something he has. So moving on to 17. I'm trying to like speed this up because I'm already 8 minutes in. And like I don't want this to be a really long video. So 17 is, which talent would you most like to have? And for John, he doesn't really like, I guess, want a talent. I think he'd like to have the tracking skill that Lucky has. He's very kind of jealous of that in this first book, especially because she goes to places where they're like, can't find anybody. And she's like, oh, hey, look, there's the trail. Like, it's going off that way. We gotta go. So I think he would like to have that talent just because, you know, it's very kind of not out there, but like it would be helpful in his line of work. So we're going to go right down to 22. What is your most treasured possession? And I'm not going to say this one because it is a part of like his history with the gang, and I'm not really sure if it will spoil anything at the moment. So I'm not going to answer that one. But you kind of have an answer of it's from the gang that he was in. So that is, we'll go with that for right now. So then 31, what are your favorite names? I think I'm not going to do this one because this one's kind of odd to me, especially with this person. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to skip this one. I want to do another one because I don't really know what to even think about. And 33 is what is your greatest regret? And I think his is being in the gang, even though he didn't have a choice because he was born into it. But as he hit teenage years, he realized this was not what he wanted. He did not want to be a part of it. This was like absolutely terrible. And so like even though he didn't have a choice, he still regrets being a part of everything that they've done. And so I'll pull out one more to replace that other one, and I have 4. So let's see what that one is. 4 is, what is the trait you most deplore in others? Ego. I don't really know if it's a trait, but like, well, yeah, it is. Like if someone, yeah. Anyway, John does not like it when people have an ego. He says himself multiple times, he knows he's a good shot, but the minute he starts like boasting about it is when he dies. Like, I don't know, I reworded it something different. It's like the minute I start bragging about it is the minute I'm dead. And so he's very humble, like keep it on the down low. And so when people come in and are like, oh, I'm the greatest shot in the county, and oh, I can ride horses the best, or I'm this and I'm that, he's just like, please leave. So he just does not like anyone with an ego. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will pop back in, check in, and tell you my word count for the night. I had just finished work and I came out to do this before the sun fully set, so we could actually have some decent lighting in these videos. And obviously you heard my dog sass me all about it, but you know. So I will pop back in, and until then, enjoy. Hey y'all, I got about 500 words done. It's 10 o'clock and I kind of went back and redid a scene that I had skipped over, and I'm still working on it, but I really need a shower and I need to take the dog out to the bathroom, so I am kind of shutting down for the night, and I might, depending on what time I get everything done, just like pop in on my phone and type a few more words. But as of right now, yeah, I'm calling it a night for now. And just gonna go do whatever. I know what I'm doing. I don't even know. Oh, no. Did I not update yesterday? I might not have updated yesterday. I'm gonna lose my badges. Yep. Nope. What? Huh? Okay, apparently I don't even know. Anyway, yep, you guys, if you liked this video, make sure to like, comment if you have any comments, if you have any questions about the characters, shoot them down below because I would love to answer more. And if you'd like to see more, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.